All right, welcome everybody to our Doctorate of Physical Therapy Facebook Live event. We're live right now, but we'll archive it later so people can watch it at another time. My name is Matt Boland. I work in graduate programs here as the recruiting supervisor. However, you're going to hear from two of our DPT students for the majority of this presentation. Just a couple things to start here. It is about the Doctorate of Physical Therapy program, one of our most popular programs on the Flint campus. The physical therapy program here at the Flint campus for the University of Michigan is the physical therapy program for the University of Michigan. So the three campuses have one program, and it's here in Flint. And the deadline's coming up very fast. October 16th, 2017 is the deadline. It's usually right around the middle of October every single year. So if you're watching this in the spring, anticipate that the deadline for the following fall will be in the middle of October. Last thing, we have two events this fall, October 5th and the 11th. So if you want more information, you want to tour campus, you want a chance to win scholarships, go to our events page, which is listed in the comments section here, along with a link to the physical therapy department. All right, now let's get into our students here. Let me zoom in real quick for Caitlin and Kwa, and we'll get rolling. All right, first of all, a little background for Caitlin. Caitlin comes to us, she's in her second year, and she comes to us from Grand Valley State University, which is on the west side of the state. If you're watching this from out of the state of Michigan, her bachelor's degree is in health sciences. And then we have Kwa Lamb. Kwa comes to us from quite a ways away, University of Missouri in Kansas City, and he was a biology undergrad. So let's start with Caitlin with the easy question. Caitlin, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your arrival to the university.
Okay, well, I wanted to do physical therapy from a very young age because my mom's a physical therapist, so I grew up hearing stories about how her patients just made amazing improvements and she just really changed their lives, and I was like, I want to do that. And so I would shadow and I fell in love with it, and then when I started looking into schools, I was looking at costs, like what the program was like, how the professors taught, just like ratings. And some of the people that my mom went to school with went to Michigan, and they really loved it. So I checked out a couple of schools, and Michigan was one of the top rated and was also one of the cheapest, so that definitely helped in my decision. And when I came and visited, the professors, the students, everyone was very welcoming, and I really loved the facilities, and I knew this is where I wanted to go.
Great. Awesome. We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
All right, Kwa, you're a little bit different, came from out of state. Can you tell us your background?
Yeah, so I graduated from UMKC, moved to St. Louis and worked for a few years in the medical device industry. And there I met a number of physical therapists, got kind of interested in what they did. I did a little research myself, and then decided to apply. And UM-Flint was one of the schools that I was really looking at because it offered a dual degree in the DPT and MBA degree, MBA degree. And that was for me a big selling point because I have an interest in business. Mm-hmm. And so I decided to come here. The cost for the program is also something that I really looked at as well.
Great. So when you graduate, you're going to have your MBA mm-hmm. and your DPT. And how many schools did you apply?
I applied to 5 schools.
5 schools, and Caitlin?
I applied to 4.
4 schools? Okay. Well, we are glad you both chose this one. All right. Now, a lot of times students, they'll want to know what's the format like. So is this majority on ground? Are there some online classes? Can you tell us a little bit about that, Caitlin? Why don't you start?
Well, all the classes are in the classroom, so they're on campus, at least so far. I don't know if you've had any that are online.
We actually, for this year, we do have one class that's online.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you don't have it till your 3rd year.
And tell us a little bit about clinicals. How does that work? I mean, do you find your own? Do they help you?
They have a select number of sites. They have a lot of different sites you can choose from. And I'm going on my 6-week clinical here shortly, and that's going to be a full-time 40-hour-week clinical for 6 weeks. But I won't be in classes during that time. My semester would have ended. And so I'll do that. Mine's going to be in Grand Blanc, which is right up the road from Flint, so that's not bad at all for me. But then when you get to your 3rd year, I know you guys do 3 10-week clinicals, so I don't know how you chose yours.
Yeah, so I mean, it's similar to how we chose during our 1st and 2nd years. There's an extensive list, and you get options of where and what sort of settings you might be interested in going to. You can also set up your own. We've got a number of students who do out-of-state clinical internships, and the program really supports that.
Good. And while you're going back to, where are you going again?
Going back to St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so starting in January, I'll be in St. Louis for a 10-week clinical.
That's cool. That gives you some flexibility.
Yeah.
All right, Caitlin, how long does it take the program to finish? From start to finish, if you're just doing the DPT, how long does it take?
3 years.
3 years?
3 full years. You start in the end of August and you graduate early August.
Yeah.
Yep, that's your 3 year.
How many credits do you have right now, Caitlin?
Oh, I don't even know, honestly.
Wow.
Probably, I think last semester we had 16 or 17. We usually have about at least 15, I think, a semester. It's
Okay.
full time, definitely,
Yeah.
every semester.
Yeah.
But I just take whatever they tell me to take. So
Good. And you guys are student ambassadors for the physical therapy program.
yes.
Right. So you do have a part-time job.
Mhm.
Do you think employment besides that is an option?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can still fit in part-time work?
Oh yeah, I have
Okay.
another job besides
Oh,
this.
okay.
I work part time as a pharmacy technician as
Oh,
well.
cool.
So I mean, and I know that being a GRSA,
Mhm.
a graduate research student assistant. Yeah.
Yep.
They a lot of our classmates do that, and they really love that too, and they don't really complain about being overstressed or anything from it.
Yeah,
So that's good.
and just to add to that, the GRSA program here is really cool because you can work in the DPT department, but there's also positions outside of physical therapy that PT students can actually be involved in as well. So there's job opportunities if you're considering that.
Mhm. Good. And you have, how long is it going to take you to finish the dual degree? Wow.
So it's sort of set up to where it's concurrent. You can finish it in the 3 years that you're in the DPT program.
Okay, good. All right, Caitlin, what's your favorite part about the program?
So my favorite part is that it's super hands-on. Our teachers try really, really hard to get you up and moving. Even during lectures, they'll be like, okay, we're going to do this group activity. Everyone go in the hallway and do whatever. And just recently, they're always looking for new ways to get you up and moving and involved. And just recently for my therapeutic exercise class, our teacher implemented a couple field trips. And so this past week, we took a trip to a CrossFit gym, and we got to learn about CrossFit because it's, really popular. It's rising in popularity. And so we need to know about it. And so we got to go, and we got to talk to one of the trainers there, and that was really cool. And next week, for our lab, we are doing an aquatics class. So we'll be doing that in the gym here on campus. And I think we're actually going to get a couple patients to come as well. So that'll be really cool.
Which professor is that?
That's Dr. Bean, Dr.
Okay.
Ryan Bean.
Okay, cool. That's creative.
Yeah.
All right, Qual, what's your favorite part about the program?
I would probably say just a lot of, similar to Katie, a lot of the hands-on opportunities that we get. So first year, second year, they bring in a lot of community partners, people with various kinds of conditions, a lot of neurological impairments, and you get to work with them and kind of practice the things that we learn in the classroom. And outside of the classroom, we have a pro bono clinic that adds to that as well.
What's the pro bono clinic called?
It's called PT Heart.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's a student-led pro bono clinic just a few miles up the road from campus. It's held every Friday. Students volunteer to go there and work on patients. We've got patients not only from the Flint community, but outside of that, could be an hour or two that come and get service treatment from us.
Cool. That's great. Caitlin, what's something that has surprised you about campus since you arrived? Or the community or whatever?
Well, honestly, how great Flint is, honestly, because I know that sometimes the city doesn't get the best reputation, especially with the whole water thing and whatnot, but I haven't had any problems. And it's a really nice city, especially right downtown. You can walk downtown and there's a ton of different restaurants, different places to visit. I know that my friends and I, we always go. We have a couple hour break between classes. We'll go to lunch and just kind of walk downtown and enjoy ourselves, and it's really nice. I really like it here.
Good. Qua, what about you? Anything surprising?
I think all the scholarships that the program offers. You know, even second and third year, there's a lot of opportunities to get money to pay for school, which is really nice because I mean, school's not cheap.
Right.
I think they said that they have like last year they gave like $110,000 just to the PT program in scholarships. So that helped a lot. I never got scholarships in undergrad, but I got some this year, so that was nice.
I thought you were going to say, of that 110,000,
No.
And Qua has a blog on our blog section that talks about when you visited Northern Michigan a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do that too. All right, a couple more questions here. Caitlin, what type of physical therapy work do you want to do after graduating?
Well, there's still a lot that I need to learn. So I was kind of thinking I was leaning a little bit more towards orthopedics in the beginning. And maybe like, I do know that I think I want to do an outpatient setting. So just have the patients kind of come to me. But I also haven't done a whole lot of inpatient either. So I really just have to get my hands into everything before I decide that. But I really started to fall in love with neuro when I started the program because I never really was exposed to it that much before. But there's a lot of different settings that I haven't seen yet either. So it's all just going to come with time, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
Good approach.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm interested in neuro as well. I've actually talked to some recruiters. I've really been considering doing travel PT. It's a great opportunity to sort of see the country and meet different people, work in different settings.
Mm-hmm. And that kind of fits into your background of how much you've traveled already.
Yeah.
Because originally you're from Oklahoma?
Yeah, originally from Oklahoma. Moved to Kansas City. Lived in St. Louis and come here. Yeah, pretty much going further north, I guess.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. All right, well, just one final thing here. Any final comments about the program, about physical therapy in general, anything?
Just if you're looking for a school to come to, you should definitely choose UM-Flint.
Yeah.
It's great. I could not be happier here.
Yeah, come check us out. I think people will be surprised what UM-Flint's got to offer.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming in today.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to jump back in here now. We'll zoom out and get me in here. Okay, just a couple quick reminders. If you're looking for the physical therapy link, it's in the comment section up there. And that has admissions requirements, application requirements. It has the information that talks about everything you need to do in order to finish the application by October 16th. And then the second link talks more about the events on campus, not just the October 5th and 11th event, but the physical therapy department also has their own virtual open house on October 12th, and just another opportunity for you to learn more about the program. So thanks for stopping in. We'll get it archived and get some comments up here pretty soon and get the subtitles in here pretty soon too. Thank you.